Okay, we're ready? Can you see? Okay. What, you have a suggestion?
Oh, didn't give me that.
Amber, I hate you.
We're done.
Okay, you guys know audience etiquette. I'm going to tell them y'all are good to go on that. No, I'm fine. I'm good. Okay, whenever you're ready, ladies.
I'm concerned about the relationship between Father Flynn and your son.
What do you mean concerned?
That it may not be right.
There's something wrong with everybody, isn't that so?
I believe this man is creating or has already brought about an improper relationship with your son.
Why even know something like that for sure when you don't? Please, sister. You got some kind of righteous cause going with this priest, and now you want to drag my boy into it.
What kinds of mother are you?
Excuse me, but you don't know enough about life to say a thing like that.
I know what I won't accept.
You accept what you got, accept, and you work with me.
This man is in my school.
He's doing some good too, you ever think of that?
He's after the boys.
Well, maybe some of them boys want to get caught. Maybe my son is. That's why his father beat him up. He beat Donald for what he is.
What are you telling me?
We're talking about his nature now. You can't hold a child responsible for what God gave him to be.
Miss Muller, I'm only interested in action. It's hopeless to discuss a child's possible information. I'm finding it difficult enough to address a man's needs. This isn't about what the boy may be, but what the man is.
My boy came to this school because they were going to kill him at public school. His father don't like him. He comes here, the kids don't like him. One man is good to him. Does the man have his reasons? Yes. But do I ask the man why he's good to my son? No. I don't care why. My son needs some man to care about him.
This will not do. I will throw your son out of the school. Make no mistake.
Throw the priest out.
I'm trying to do just that. I was hoping you might know something that will help me, but it seems you don't.
Please leave my son out of this.
I'll try.
Thank you.
Okay, tell me what you guys thought. They did a great job. They did a great job. Okay. A movie? Okay, well, we don't want to send them off to Hollywood just yet. Okay, we still need them for the rest of the year. Okay, so what was their relationship?
It was like a parent.
Teacher-parent? Okay. What was there? Okay, now that we know the facts that, well, actually, she is a teacher, yes, but she's also a nun. Did we get that nun feeling from her?
Yeah. She was really reserved, and she felt like she had concern. She did like lash out.
Okay, okay. So she had that controlled feeling that you would think would come from a nun, right? Okay, so did she, tell me about her feelings towards the mother.
Irritation.
She was irritated. Why was she irritated?
Because the mother wasn't doing what she wanted.
Okay, the mother wasn't giving her what she wanted. What did she want?
Information on the priest.
Okay, and why is she trying to get to the priest?
She wants to kick him out for being a pedophile.
For being a pedophile? Go
I
ahead.
would say that through her irritation, she's showing that she's actually genuine about it. Like she actually does care for the boy. She wants to make sure that he's taken care of.
Right, so she's not like a stereotypical nun where you think of just a mean old lady that, raps kids on the knuckles. She actually cares about the kids. Good. Okay, and what do you think is the mother's relationship with this woman? How do you think she feels about her child going to this school?
She doesn't like it, but she doesn't really have any other choice now.
Okay. And why do you feel that she doesn't have any choice?
Well, she said that the public school kids would kill her son.
Because what?
Because the public school kids would kill her son.
Okay, so she wanted to put her son in a safe environment. and she feels that this is a safe environment. Okay, so this is the first time she's gotten the or wanting to know information about your son, what happened to your son. This is the first time. So how does that make you feel when you're trying to put your son in a safe environment and she's telling you, I think something's happened to your son, I need information on freeze? How do you think that's making you feel?
My character, I really don't want to necessarily hear about it or really get too much into it, because I just want my son to sit to school. Like she says previously in the script, it's just till June. She doesn't want to worry about it. You know, it's an issue, but she's just being very passive about it because she understands that she just wants her child to have a good education.
Okay, so a positive choice that you could make was maybe that she gets angry because I don't want to know about this information that you're trying to give me, because you think this environment is safer for your kid than being in a physical worry, like a fighting worry. Okay? So what is the obstacles that are going on in the scene? Oh, wait, what's her goal? What do you think her goal is?
Protect your son.
To protect your son? What do you think is another goal in this scene? For this scene, what do you think the goal is? Or what do you think the goal is? Huh? Not to lash out at the nun. Okay, because this nun is accusing her boy of being molested. And I think that's how she would see it. She feels that she's on the accusatory side. I mean, do you agree? I mean, you don't have to agree.
I agree that my goal is just for her to keep my son in the school, even though this is going on, because, you know, I'm the one who's his guardian, and I'm just wanting him to stay.
Right. Okay. And what is your main goal?
To get her to agree with me that it's wrong, and to help, like, for her to help me out to get the priest out of the school, if that makes sense. You know?
And what is your obstacle, Amber?
She's just blowing me off. Like, all the information I'm giving her, she just seems like she doesn't care.
And what's an internal obstacle for you?
I feel that deep down I have a little bit of doubt that I may be wrong, and that I'm sending an innocent man, like, you know, withdraw this or whatever.
Okay. Okay, cool. Do you think maybe, I lost my train of thought. It totally left me. Okay, what is your internal obstacle?
My internal obstacle is knowing that it's wrong but trying to fight it.
Maybe telling yourself it didn't really happen.
Yeah.
She's making it
denying it.
Okay. So what tactics, now let's talk about tactics. Okay, you guys stayed in these same positions throughout most, and it's a short scene. You did stand up. So what are some tactics you guys tried to do in this scene to try to get what you want across?
One of my tactics towards the end was pleading with her.
Okay, how could we physicalize that?
I did stand, but maybe I could look a little bit more vulnerable into, you know, trying to get her to really understand me on that last line.
Okay.
So,
I think some more eye contact too, because I think you look down a lot, which I think works. I feel that your character does look up to her because she is a nun, and you think, because that's why you sent your kids to this school.
Yeah.
But I also think that you're wanting your son to stay in this school so badly no matter what. I think you might start to put your foot down a bit.
Yeah, and see, I probably made a mistake there, because when I started the scene off, I was looking down because I was looking at that demeanor of people of my color back then. They really didn't look up at people in high status.
That's true.
You know, but when as the scene progresses, I can start, you know, having more focused eye contact. So
I think because you're a woman of color at this time, I think that you're fighting so much harder to keep your son in this kind of school.
Yeah.
And because it's a one-on-one, maybe you're starting to feel a little bit more comfortable that you can get away with saying a little bit more, or being a little bit more bold. Okay. What about you? What are some tactics you used?
I don't know if this is it, but like at the beginning, I kind of was, you could tell that I was kind of stressed, or at least I was trying to do that by going like that. My firmness also.
Okay. How can we physicalize the firmness? Because you can also, and this could also help with your tension between each other, is you know that she's a woman of color. You've chosen this mom, not any other mom, to talk to about what the priest has done. Okay? You didn't question any other mom, hey, maybe did this happen, did this happen? This is the mother that you have, and maybe you can use that in your benefit to play on her being worried about her son being having the only African American child at the school. We could use that to your advantage. Okay? So think about those things, and if we have time, I'd like to see the scene again, like maybe on Friday after we get through everybody, if we can. Okay, great. Good job. Thank you, guys. Okay, you next. Who wants to go second? Excellent. Waiting for Godot. We will not wait for Godot. We'll see it right now.
Miss Small,
Yes.
there's only like 3 more minutes left.
Oh, just 3 more minutes left to class? Okay, great. Actually, we will start you guys tomorrow. So let's recap what we've learned. Okay. Let's recap what did we learn today? Look at your notes. What did we learn? Tactics, objectives. What are they? What are tactics, Jesse? Okay, great. So it's what we use to do what. Okay, what else did we learn? Obstacles, and that there's a difference between internal and external obstacles. Great. Okay, good job. So tomorrow we'll warm up like we did today and yesterday. We'll warm up and then we'll start directly into the scenes. So please think about the things that you wrote on your yellow sheet tonight for homework. Look over your lines so that you'll be ready to go tomorrow, because we're going to try to get through almost everybody tomorrow. Okay, great job, you guys. Thank you so much for your attention. You go ahead and cut it off.